Hello again. We are starting straight back where we left off, journeying through the Thunder Plains. So basically, here is another example of us meeting more cactuars. So we're using Prey to kind of conserve Yuna's MP, because if we were curing every moment of the journey here, she would definitely run out between save spears. But again, we're just trying to make sure that everybody gets a turn in combat, and the main thing is to let Kimari and Riku come in and steal from the little cactuar people, because these chocobo feathers are absolutely super important, so we do not want to miss them at all. And hopefully this time we'll get to actually take out two of them, and it won't be too much of a bother. Oh, my computer is saying it has low battery, so I have to go plug it in.
Got you covered. Ha!
And yeah, just to show there that like magic has little to no effect there. And yes, it was easy when the enemies run away, Lulu. Of course it's easier that way. But this episode is going to be slightly shorter, just because I realized once leaving GuadoSalam we can actually go back and get a really important collectible. So we're just going to journey slightly more forward, trigger a cutscene or two or three, and then literally zoom back to GuadoSalam, and then hopefully zoom forward again. As I say, no harm in getting a bit of battles in to level up.
Stop kidding around.
Yes, ma'am.
It's amazing how like different Waka behaves from Lulu.
You're giving me the creeps.
And this is where Riku died.
Hey, whoa!
I want to go home. I hate lightning. I hate thunder. Let's go rest over there, please.
This storm never stops. Better to cross quickly.
I know, but just for a little while.
Well, what now?
Orin has no time for this.
Pretty please?
Now,
Just a few
it looks like they're
minutes.
going to just walk by, but you can definitely force the party in, and they will go in regardless. But going in before, like, she has to beg and scream,
little
gets affection
tired.
points with Riku.
Do you have a room available? Ah, Lady Summoner. Yes, just over that way. Thank you.
Yuna?
It's not like her.
She is acting a bit strange. And then again, depending on who you
that
talk to
scared?
first, gains affection
When I was
points.
little, a fiend attacked me while I was swimming at the beach. My brother tried to beat it back with a spell. But he missed and hit me instead. It was a thunder spell.
Ouch.
I've been scared of lightning ever since.
But it can be effective. Magic is effective against marine fiends.
My brother said that too.
You should learn some spells too. Maybe later.
Nice to see you again. Welcome
That's not a
to
bad
the
idea,
Bhed
Lulu.
Travel Agency. Oh,
We will definitely be doing that as we go forward. It's like, Rinn's like, Riku, what are you doing here, fellow Albed? And it's like, shut the fuck up.
How goes your study of our language?
Pretty well.
It's good to hear. Allow me to present you with this book for your study. I wonder,
I've gotten a new rank.
would that be Sir Orin by any chance?
If you say no, you get more affection with Orin,
He
so
looks so much
he kind of
like
hates being harassed.
It's not easy being a guardian to a summoner so young. This is going to be some journey. This is going to be some journey.
But you have to imagine, like, Orin's been on this entire pilgrimage already. And now he's like, he's going to do it all over again.
Passed by a while ago.
With the kids from my two
Maester is
pals.
to be married soon.
Excuse me, where did you hear that?
Everybody's talking about
Guado
this.
are
Oh my
telling
god.
everyone.
The Guados have, like, no
Oh,
chill.
they are they?
They must have, like, nothing to be talking about.
Preoccupied. Was it because of Jiskel? Don't tell
Again,
Rika, but we leave as soon
yes.
as soon is better. Don't tell Riku.
Poor
but we
Riku, it's
leave
like,
as
don't
soon
tell
as
her.
soon is better.
It's like, listen, we're gonna drag her out kicking and screaming no matter what. You know what? I'll go check. I'll go figure out what's wrong.
What? Whoa! Oi!
Yes?
It's that little object from the far plane.
Well, it's nothing really. I just,
You should knock before you go into a lady's room. Or anyone's room, to be honest.
I'm
But yes.
sorry.
Knocking was definitely something that should have...
come in.
Yeah, you shouldn't have come in.
Hey, wasn't that Jiskel Guado guy?
The sphere is his will. It says, take care of my son.
Huh. His son, Seymour? Well, I know one way to take care of him.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
You just said you're going to kill the guy she's potentially going to get married to. But go listen to this. Go listen to the podcast, the video. Go watch it. Press play. Press play. Press play.
Yuna was acting funny.
Yeah. She'll tell us when she's ready, so hold your chocobos till then. Yeah.
All right.
It's like, what are you doing? Skulking around Yuna's room. You pervert.
If it's okay with Riku, shall we go?
Well, like, we have to finish the pilgrimage, so Riku, we just need to get a bit of a grip
She's not going to move
and go,
unless we do
my love.
We're not through the Thunder Plains yet, so be prepared, alright? Did you two have a fight?
I take Lulu's advice,
Did you two have a fight?
and I do some shopping, buying and selling, all the rest of it, so I kind of cut some of that out, but again, a lot of 5% damage strength stuff and a lot of lightning wards and HP bonuses, so all fairly standard fare, but I figured we could use some lightning protection, and then I do some selling here, which I'm going to cut out. Buy some items with some gil. And then we head on. Or at least hope to head on. Freak is gonna move.
Whatever happens, we're still Yuna's guardians. I know how you feel. Let's give Riku a kick in the butt and go.
Yeah, but we don't want her. We don't want to have you to get married.
Is it?
Don't tell me you were hoping it would.
It wasn't going to.
Fine, stay here.
Alright already. But you didn't have to say it like that, you know. You could be more comforting or something. You know, try to cheer me up. You just don't get me at all, do you? Hey, are you listening? I'm not scared. I'm not scared, you hear?
Overcoming fear by spite. Now, that guy took a photograph, and what's super interesting is that with that cutscene, we can now run back to GuadoSalam, specifically the far plane, and get some really interesting cutscenes with LULU that you wouldn't normally get until much later, but it helps like flesh out an awful lot of her kind of character and I suppose serious nature, you know. But again, like the fiends here are nothing to be too scared of. Like the most dangerous thing is the elemental magics, which Yuna can just place protection on, so it makes no big deal. But yeah, Riku's phobia of lightning, and then like Lulu's subsequent advice being, you know, you should learn some spells because, you know, water fiends are weak to magic because the three people that can swim, Roxas, Tidus, Waka, and Riku, all typically don't have spells, and so therefore don't have elemental damages, so are vulnerable to magic. So the idea of teaching Riku some black magic does not, you know, sound like such a bad idea, you know? And then, you know, so grinding up some extra levels will not hurt on our run back, but we decide just to put on some speed, which in the Thunder Plains is dangerous because if you stand still on high speed in the Thunder Plains, you just get shocked repeatedly. But yeah, this key item, I mean, I could have gotten it slightly a bit later, but I just would rather go back and get it now just so I 100% don't forget, like I did with a certain Bhed Primer once. And yeah, Yuna just seems very distracted, uncomfortable. We're not entirely sure like what the best wording is, but she is preoccupied. And as I say, we're not sure if she's worried about turning him down, if that's going to be a bad thing. And now like the Guado are just going 90, telling absolutely everybody that she's already said yes, when she hasn't even said yes or no in either kind of a way, you know. But yeah, once again, like just sticking to prayer and praying with Yuna just to get free healing in. But again, you're getting like 2 and you're getting nearly 400 a battle, which for this part of the game is not bad at all, level wise. And we're going to move Kamari on, get some more HP and the ability spare change to use Gil as an attack. Moving Roxas closer and closer to that new spell, Saloga, an AoE slowing of enemies, which is brilliant. Yuna learns a great move here in Protect, reduces physical damage taken by a character, so very, very useful spell to have. And of course, you know, +4 agility, +4 agility, +4 magic, you know, she just has +4s in nearly everything. She just has such a good sphere grade for those specific stats. Which, see, when she only heals, it's like, yeah, you have a character that, like, has lots of speed and has lots of magical power, but when you only have healing abilities, it's like, well, you know, they can't do much about it, do much with it. And as I say, Riku, just by the nature of her arriving so late, just gets sphere levels super quickly, and like a lot of her stat nodes are in HP and like have 2s and 3s, so there's very rarely that she'll have any 1s and anything, just because she arrives so late. They want to make sure her stats scale somewhat usefully. And again, like, just +4s and everything for agility, like, they're just so speedy. Like 23 agility already. And like comparing that to, like, you know, literally one under Tidus, who's like miles ahead in the sphere grade as well, and has had lots of levels and level up nodes, you know. So it just goes to show, when you have a ton of 4s, what can kind of happen. And likewise as well, like here's Lulu with like agility +2, but like, you know, Riku's had nearly +8 to 12 in her small amount of leveling. And again, just touching the save sphere just to literally get some HP back. And yeah, stealing lunar curtains from those little blue floaty guys is like 100% like what you want to happen. And they give like so nearly 700 experience as well. Like it's just so good. Such a good grinding spot if you can get them. But yeah, we finally make it all the way back across the Thunder Plains into GuadoSalam. And we're going to run straight back to the far plane. And this is actually like a missable cutscene. Like if you weren't trying to get everything in the game, you could miss this one, because it only works if you come back before a certain event. And yes, this is some interest, but also this item here, super important. Key item, the Venus Crest. And then here we have Lulu. We can pop up to her now.
She's not appearing.
Who is it?
None of your business.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. Why aren't you here?
So, very ominous, but there's someone she's expecting to be
I
there
need to be alone
that is
right
not
now.
there. And it's like obviously a very, very sore subject for her. But yeah, it's interesting as well. If you look at the different like crests, like the moon crest, the different crests that we have are for certain characters' ultimate weapons. And oftentimes all of the crests are located in areas that are like particularly important to the main characters. So like the moon is for Yuna, found that on Bhed, Mars being Oren's, and then, you know, on the high road his like Journey, the Jupiter being Waka's in like the Blitzball Stadium, and now the Venus like being in the far plane, of all places. So like, why is that particularly a strong characteristic for LULU? We're just going to have to, slightly foreshadowing now, but that place is of major importance to LULU. So might explain some of the reasons she's quite a serious character. And I completely failed at that menu like 17 times. Oh my god, like I'm the worst PC gamer going. But yeah, that'll pretty much conclude this short little episode. Like, it was kind of one of those ones where I was like, do I just cut straight back to GuadoSalam? Like, how do I kind of show the movement back and forth? Because it would have protracted the last episode, but it kind of is a little funny mini episode in of itself. But you know, it was important. We got some cutscenes, some Bhed Primers. But that's it for today. Thanks a million.